Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Haley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? So in today's video, I am doing my 2023/2024 handbag collection. I wanted to get this video up at the end of 2023, but I got sick. So 2024 it is. I haven't purchased any new handbags so far in 2024, which I hope I haven't because the year has just begun. I don't even think it's been a week into 2024, but I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible because I have a lot more bags than I thought I did. If I'm missing a bag from this video, it's probably because a family member has it, a friend has it, or I sold it. You are more than welcome to ask me down below in the comment section about a bag and I can tell you about it if it's not in this video. And yeah, there's going to be no rhyme, way, or reason, organizational pattern of how I'm showing you these bags. I'm just grabbing what's closest to me and yeah, going from there. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let me know down below in the comment section which one of my bags is the favorite for you. And so starting off with the funnest bag in my collection because it's the most affordable and it's something that's very functional, something that's very boring and probably nobody knows about it, nobody cares about it, but it is my Patagonia fanny pack. And I got this because I was living in Germany at the time and I wanted a fanny pack. Everyone was wearing the Lululemon belt bags, but the Lululemon belt bags were not that popular in Germany at the time. And so I didn't want to jump on that bandwagon. And there was only one Lululemon in my city, but they didn't have the biggest selection of belt bags. So instead I got this Patagonia fanny pack and I love it so much. It goes with me everywhere. I go to a lot of state parks. I do a lot of walking and this just allows me to be hands-free and take my basics with me, my essentials with me without having to actually bring a purse. And I just think it's so functional and fun. I'm just including it because if someone's thinking about this or wanting a fanny pack alternative to the Lululemon belt bag, this one's amazing. It's not as big and I think it's just nice. The next bag is going to be, let's do a group of bags because then I can just knock them off and get rid of them. Longchamp Le Pliage bags, and I have a lot more of these actually. My mom has my dark green one, I think my grandma has my orange one, and then I have a white one. I have another pink one in the laundry room, and then I have another one in my car, and if I'm not mistaken I might even have another one somewhere. And as you can tell, I love the color pink, and my favorite out of all of these is this one that I don't think that they make anymore. It's the all black with the silver hardware, but the zipper is black, and then this little zipper tab, pull tab, is silver, and the hardware for the zipper is silver. And they don't make this one anymore. This is a small, I believe, with the longer handles, and I wish I would have bought it in the medium or large. Or is this the medium? I don't remember. I wish I would have brought or purchased the bigger size of this as well with these handles because I prefer this one over all of the other ones. And I don't know why, what the difference is. It's called the Neo, right? And they have the, what is it called? The recycle version or something. And it's all black as well, but it has little green tabs and that I don't like. And I wish that they would just bring this back because it's amazing and it looks really good and really chic in my opinion. I mean, I love, wait, let me put this down, y'all. It's gonna probably be loud. I love my colorful ones. I always get compliments when I wear these. If you're looking for a gift for someone, and you're at like the $100, $200 range and you're thinking about a bag, you could get them one of these. Just find their favorite color, find out what their favorite color is, and I don't think that you can go wrong with these bags. Moving on to my Marc Jacobs J-Link bag. And this is probably one of my least used bags, but I really love this bag. And I remember when I saw it, I don't remember who talked about it, but I saw it and I was like, I really want it, but they were phasing it out and they were getting rid of all of the pretty colors. I saw this one, I think I got it on Farfetch if I'm not mistaken. It was on sale and I bought it, and I'm not upset about getting it. It's just I don't use it. And I said I would never get rid of this bag because for me it's like a little piece of art and I think it's so unique and so different And I wish that I got another color when I saw it. I wish I got the beige because I think I would get more use out of the beige. I think this color is very pretty. It looks like a nice sorbet. It looks like a nice watered down lime or something, but it doesn't match like with any of my outfits. And that's okay because I'm not getting rid of it, but I wish I would have gotten it in a different color because then I would use it more. Putting it down and going to my, I forgot that I have bags over here. I keep looking over here because there's like a big pile, but over there are bags as well. Ooh, going to my Tory Burch small Fleming bag. And y'all, I'm looking to see if I have anything inside because I love finding money in my bags. But no, I just have garbage, desperation, hopes, and dreams. This Fleming is probably one of the most popular bags on my YouTube channel. I put shopping links down below in my description box a lot of times, and this bag I think was purchased 60 to 100 times through my shopping links. And I hope that you guys love this bag as much as I do because this is seriously a fan favorite for me. It is one of my most shown, usage bags. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has like a little scratch right here. If you look on the inside, I don't know if you guys can see like these little scratches and whatnot, this wear, because when I tell you that this bag is used and loved, I'm not lying to you. And so I think even though it does show wear and tear, it's not horrible. This is a testament to how I treat my bags. But if I'm going out with my friends or going out on a date and I want something that isn't so, not like precious, but you don't want to baby it, but you still want to look good, this is the bag that I choose. And so I have different like hierarchy and places for bags. There are bags that are meant to just be little accessories and be pretty on your body. There are bags that are just supposed to be useful and you don't really care. But this bag is like a very nice sweet spot for me. It's a pretty accessory, it's functional, but it's also for me at a price point where yes, it costs a little bit of money, but I don't care too much if this becomes damaged, also because I can find more of these on sale on the Tory Burch website. You can get them for sometimes upwards of 30+% off. Maybe not the black, but they do give discount codes of 15%, so you can get 15% off the full price item. And for me, that's another reason why, because I know I can replace it very easily. And so I really love this bag. Moving on, let's go to, here, I'll start with, oh my gosh, you guys, I think I dropped a bag. These two beauties, and it is are my Longchamp Epure bags. And I did my best of purchases of 2023, and this one made my worst purchase category, and it's because of this bag right here. I just like this color a lot more when comparing it to this one. I think this is a nice pop, of course, but also I think I said in the video there's a lot of wear and tear on this one, even though I've worn this one more, and I don't understand why. I think these are awesome Longchamp additions. Do I recommend you go out purchasing two very similar colors in the same bag? No, because these aren't the cheapest out there. I think these are almost $300. I didn't pay that for them, but even for $300, I would recommend getting the Longchamp Le Pliage bags that are a fraction of that price, and get those in a bunch of different colors, because they also have, in my opinion, a lot more fun colors in the Le Pliage bags. So I do like these. I won't sell either one of them, I don't believe, but if I did have to sell one, it would be this one, and keep this one. Also, this pink just matches me a little bit more. Like, even with the outfit that I'm wearing, just randomly putting it together, I personally think this matches more, but some people might say this is a nicer pop. Don't know, but that's how I feel about these bags. I'm gonna try to like rescue the bag that fell down, you guys, so give me 1 second. If you see a leg pop up, sorry about that. Don't know where the bag went. Lord, come back here. So the bag that fell will be the next bag on this list, and it is the Speedy 25B and Dami Abine from Louis Vuitton. And this bag, you guys, I love this so much. I find it to be so beautiful. And when I tell you that this is one of the most used bags in my closet, I would not be lying to you. The one thing I do have to say, the con about this bag, and this was something that a lot of people complained about in reviews that I watched, but then when I first got the bag, I didn't notice it, but now I see it, and it's that the hardware, it tarnishes very quickly and very easily. I don't know what it is, if it's like oxidation, if it's because of the metal of the strap that's rubbing against metal, so it makes it ugly, but the lobster clasp, compared to these little D-rings, the lobster clasp, they look brand spanking new, but this right here looks like antiqued aged gold in comparison. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there is a very big difference in the metal color after you've owned it for a while. And maybe I didn't notice this in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure in my video, my review of this bag, I said that it did not have this. And now, after it's been, how long, a year, a few months, you can really see the difference. I don't care because I think it adds character to the bag, but it's something to think about if you are very anal about those things. If you're anal about scratches, if you're very particular about scrapes, you might not like the hardware on the Speedy then. But this bag, I even have like so much stuff inside. I have a whole bunch of money in here. This bag gets used, and usually I keep my wallet or my card holder, my money, and my chapstick. That's when you know. When I keep my chapstick in a bag, that's when you know that it's what I'm going to be grabbing for. Going into, I guess we can do some classics then. My Neverfull MM with the rose ballerine, I think, interior. I always forget the name of this and my Neonoe, but this is a bag that I was really excited to get because there was such a hype regarding this combination with the pink interior, and I do think it's beautiful, especially now that it's a little bit more slouchy and you can actually see that the pink pops through. But I do wish, I think going into my Neonoe, I'll show it to you guys as well. This is the next bag in my collection. I do wish that with these two bags, I would have got this with the black interior exterior and this with the pink interior, because it's a little repetitive to have two bags with very similar interiors. But aside from that, the Neverfull, this bag is a classic. It's a beginner bag in my opinion. It's something that a lot of people get, and there's a reason behind that. It's because it's useful, it's practical. It used to be a very competitive price. It sort of is in the luxury world currently, but how much I paid for it versus how much it costs now, I don't know. And especially if you're someone that bought it, let's say 10 years ago, you look at the prices and you're like, is that justified? So would I purchase it for the same price that it's going for right now? Heck no, but I enjoy having it. Going into, or back to my Neonoe, like I said, I wish I would have got this bag in black. I think this was the first big purchase for me because I got this before the Speedy and before the Neverfull, and I love this bag so much. I loved it. I still love it, but I don't use it. But I just have so many other pink bags that I would reach for instead of this. I'm not getting rid of it. I love it too much. A lot of sentimental memories attached to it, but I don't get that much use out of it. I think moving on in 2024, I'm going to try to wear the bags that I don't really wear to get more use out of them. So moving into, I guess we can do some Gucci, y'all. I have two Gucci bags and you guys know what they are. Let's start with the most popular, and it is my Dionysus. This is also, I think, one of the first bags that I talked about on my channel, and I will never get rid. Let's just set it straight. I'm not gonna get rid of any of these bags, I don't think. 90% of my bags are going to stay with me, but this one specifically is staying forever because this, I think, was my official first bag that I bought myself, and I got it for a very good deal because my friend at the time worked for a department store that sold Gucci, and they had an amazing employee discount of like 30+%, and he purchased it for me. But I got this bag for I think less than $1,000 if I'm not mistaken. But at the time that was so much money, but I was so happy and excited to own this bag, and I still wear it. And a lot of people say it's outdated. A lot of people say that it looks old. And I've seen a lot of, you know, Dionysus, Gucci hate, but this bag for me is just so edgy, so cute. And it's a very neutral bag because of the colorway. You can wear it with very bright colors, very dark colors, very in-between colors. You can wear it with mixed match outfits. I think due to how the strap is of wearing it crossbody, it's a nice length, but then you have the option to put it like this, which can sort of make it into an evening bag. Do I think the super mini is maybe a nicer size if you're looking for a cute date night bag? Even though that doesn't fit a lot, maybe that's an option. But for me, this is perfect. And also, I've had it for years, you guys, and look how nice it freaking looks. Everyone says, oh, well, the water spots, the stains on the, what is this, suede? I always want to call it something else. On the suede is so bad. Oh my gosh, the bag is so high maintenance. I have worn this bag everywhere, and the one thing I do wish I did differently with this bag, that I wish I got it with the Swarovski crystals around the clasp here, or the logo, emblem, whatever the heck this is called, because I do think it makes the bag pop a little bit more. And when I see that version versus my version, I'm like, oh, yours is a little bit more razzle dazzle than mine, fancy. Not saying that that's a bad thing about the bag, just something I would maybe do differently purchasing this bag. If 2016 or 17 Haley could hear the complaints of 2024 Haley, she would say, get it with the crystals, get it with the sparkles, do all of the things with this bag. And maybe I'll just like glue my own crystals too. Or I'll start taking pictures of the bag and then Photoshop little crystals in it, and then y'all can't tell me nothing. Going into my other Gucci bag, which I think was my least used bag, is my least used bag, and probably the bag that I dislike the most in my collection, if I'm looking to make sure that I'm not lying to you guys. It is my Gucci Neo, the Messenger GG Supreme Vintage Crossbody bag. And this was a good price, y'all. I got this for, I think, 900 or 1,000 euros, maybe less than that, maybe a little more than that. And I wanted something with this old looking fake logo because I thought it was so cool. But this bag is first and foremost a roomy wonder of a bag. You could put everything in here. When I tell you could fit so much stuff in here, this thing is a Mary Poppins bag. It does not fill. But the one thing that I hate about this bag, which is something that you need when owning this bag, is this strap. And I told myself when purchasing it, oh, it's a sporty guitar crossbody strap. You'll get to love it. You don't have any straps like this. It's a decent length. You're gonna like it. You're gonna love it. The colors aren't horrible. It's a little bit more masculine. It's a little bit blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I don't know why I did this to myself. I wore this thing a few times, and then what happened is that if I wore a cloth, let's say like this, and it rubbed against any type of clothing like this, first and foremost, I get little green and red fuzz here, and then I get little nude beige. Look. I know you guys tell me I need to go on Amazon and get one of the leather straps for this bag, which I am going to do because I really think it's practical, think it's useful. But the strap, if you're thinking of buying this bag, y'all, make sure that you like guitar straps. And I wish they would have offered the strap, the leather option, for 100 or 200 bucks more, because I would have probably gone for that instead of this fabric strap. That's why the bag was so affordable, or such a decent price for Gucci, and it's because the strap is a catastrophe. So then moving into more Louis Vuitton bags, I'm gonna do my Neo Alma BB Neo. And She's so beautiful, y'all. I don't wear her as much as I should, but this is like the Alma, but her sexy older cousin. This I don't see at all, ever, when I'm out and about, and I like that. I'm always debating if I want to get my initials on this little, is it the clochette? I don't think so. Whatever this thing is called, I'm always debating if I want to get like gold H, or like one gold H, not my initials, just one of my initials in gold, heat stamped, hot stamped on here, because I think that would be such a nice little contrast. But then I like the way that this monochrome black on black with this looks. But this bag is, I think, or was $16.80 when I purchased it, and now it's 1,850 euros, and I don't know how much it is in dollars. I think maybe 2,400-ish, give or take. And I got it for an amazing price. I don't think I got tax back on this, but even so that I paid $16.80 for it. She's beautiful. She's marvelous. She's wonderful. My next bag is going to be my mini Dauphine from Louis Vuitton as well. And oh, y'all, this is my favorite bag, but I want you to listen. Do you hear this? That is probably the biggest con of this bag. When you wear it, it makes so much noise. And I went to the Louis Vuitton store, you guys, and did I tell you what they told me about it? Because I was saying, hey, this is the most annoying noise I've ever heard in my life. Usually when I'm wearing this bag, I have in my noise canceling headphones, so I don't hear it that often. But if I don't have my headphones in and I'm wearing this bag, that noise can be a little irritating. So when I went to the Louis Vuitton store, they told me I should rub like WD-40, kid you not, or some type of oil in there to stop it from squeaking. And I'm like, where the F am I? In Walmart? Like, am I at Home Depot? Is this a plywood, or is this a piece of 4x4? And y'all are just telling me, or a squeaky knob for my freaking bedroom door? No, this is like one of the nicest or nicer pieces of canvas that you offer. And I'm telling you that there's an issue and you're telling me to oil it up. And I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. I don't have any complaints about this bag aside from that right there. Moving on to, oh, y'all, I didn't even see this bag over here. My Louis Vuitton favorite PM, and I don't know where my vachetta strap is. It's hidden in one of my boxes that has all of my Louis Vuitton extras in there. You know how some bags from Louis Vuitton look very aged? The Eva, in my opinion, looks very aged. It looks like it comes from a particular time and like an older time of Louis Vuitton. But this favorite to me, I've said before, it does show its age. Like if you know Louis Vuitton, you know this is an older bag. But when I have it with this strap, and then sometimes when I take off this little strap as well, which I never do, I think it looks cute together, I feel like you can't tell that this bag is an older generation of bags from the brand. I could be biased because I own it and I'm just trying to make it sound better in my head. And I remember when I got it, this was also one of the first, I think this was the first bag that I purchased from Louis Vuitton. There was this big hype on social media about not being able to get these bags. And I went into the store, I asked if they had it, and the lady was like a little hesitant, no, we don't have the bag. But then I remember I like kept bothering her and she's like, yeah, we have it. And so she pulled me aside and she would not let me look at this bag around other people. And I was like in some little corner of the Louis Vuitton store, and then one lady saw me unboxing this bag and opening this bag to look at it in the store, and she was like, oh my gosh, is she gonna buy that bag? And she was like, if she's not gonna buy it, I want it right now. I'll pay for it right now. And so if you can get this on the pre-loved market for a decent price, I mean, I see sometimes they're like selling it upwards of $1,500. That I would not pay. But if you can find one for less than $1,000 in decent condition, I think it's worth that price point. Even though I paid $500 for it in the store, that was a different era of Louis Vuitton, you guys. And sometimes you gotta like take your brain out of what you paid for a bag in the past and think about currently what bags are going for. And so with the Neverfull, I don't think it's worth the price increase. But with this bag, I do think that the $1,000 mark and below is worth this like that amount is worth this for the bag. And so hopefully that helps you if you're thinking about getting this pre-loved. The next item is not really a bag, but it's my toiletry pouch that everyone has converted into a bag. And y'all, you see how I use this sometimes, but because I haven't traveled that much, I've been very busy with school, I've been a homebody, I don't use this. This is in my closet. And also, I'm waiting until the day where I have to manifest this and speak this into existence when I get a home and I make my own closet and I have something that I can display. This is going to be one of those things that sits like on display in my closet. I'm telling y'all, you guys may be laughing at me and you may think I'm annoying for saying that I want to buy a home and I'm going to get a home, but I promise you it's going to happen. And then the next item that I have is my Rimowa personal crossbody clutch. I don't really have, just a bunch of pins in here and the strap. This is another most used bag, especially of 2023, because I traveled so much. This bag came with me everywhere, and I think that this is such an underrated little tiny thing. I'm honestly debating if I want to buy this in another color, but they're not available on the Rimowa website in the United States. So maybe I'll look on Saks or Neiman Marcus to see if they have one. I know for some people it might be a little too edgy, it might be a little too boring. You might be thinking to yourself, why am I paying that much money for a plastic box? You might be right, but I'm just saying from use-wise, I've used it a lot. I'm pretty sure I'll get another one in the near future. Just need to find a color that I like, a combination that I like, and also need to debate if I want the polycarbonate or the aluminum. I don't like the aluminum because of how easily it like shows dents, scratches, and wear. This, especially in the black, you can hardly tell how beaten up and scratched this bag is and how loved it is. But when I tell you it's loved, I mean that it's loved. The next bag is my Louis Vuitton Boite Chapeau Souple MM, but this is when I had that horrible experience. Ooh, I have a penny and it's on heads, y'all. That's good luck. But this is when I had that horrible experience with the sales associate, if I'm not mistaken. And I tried to erase that from my memory, and I'll never shop with that woman. I remember faces very well. It was a horrible experience that I feel like eclipsed this bag purchase, but the bag in general, I love this so freaking much. I like how it's adjustable. I like that it's a soft version of the harder trunk version or hat box of this purse. And I did see the harder version hat box on Fashion File for an amazing price, and I was honestly debating if I should get it because I love this bag so much, but then I feel like I'll be in the same boat as I was with the Longchamp Epure bags, that you have something so similar, even though they're a little different, where you prefer one over the other, and I should just stick with the original purchase. Whew, going into the last three, you guys, and I think I'll start with maybe my Coussin, because I have it out here. I don't have it with its, oh yes, I do have it with its strap. It's somewhere here hidden behind everything. And this is my Coussin PM in Rose Bonbon from Louis Vuitton. And I'm trying to put everything on so it'll look pretty for you guys, because you gotta show her in all her glory. And when I tell you that I also love this bag, and this is my most used bag, not my most used because that would be a little unfair. I've only owned it for like a few months, but it's one of my most used bags in 2023. It's one of my best purchases of 2023, and it's just due to the simple fact of how amazing this bag has been in my life and how much of a shocker it was for me to like this bag and use this bag. I did not expect to like the guitar strap, especially after the Gucci long name bag debacle. I did not think to love it. Oh, look, even with this, like right now, look how nice this color combinations combines together, y'all. Wow, it looks so freaking awesome. Oh, and I guess I could tell you guys this in this video, and maybe when I do a review, because I still have to do a review of this bag. I know, it's been a while, but I got this tax free, you guys. I did not think that my sales associates would be ever able to sprinkle some magic, but they did. And I was able to get a tax refund on this bag. So I only paid, I think, around $3 grand, maybe a little less, maybe a little more than that for this bag. It's retailing for like $5 grand in the United States. So I think I made an amazing deal. Do I think I would pay $5,000 for the bag? Probably not, but $3 grand easily. I've seen this bag often and frequently where I live, and I don't know how, if they're dupes or if they're real. I'm assuming that they're real. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I have seen this bag at least almost 10 times in Southwest Florida, and I'm shocked because aside from like my Speedy and my Neverfull, I've never seen a bag as frequently as I have this Coussin and this color. And I'm like, what's going on? The next bag is going to be, oh, something fell, y'all, is going to be my Chanel rectangular mini in the pink iridescent 21K. Let me see, I have my thing back here. My 21K, what is it? Just like mini flap. It's not a classic flap. I always say it's the imposter, but I'm okay with it being an imposter because it's half the price of a classic flap. I am not paying that much money for a classic flap, y'all. You have lost your mind. And even price wise, when you're looking at the mini rectangular versus the classic flap small, I believe, you're not fitting that much more in the bag. You're just getting the actual classic flap, and I guess it's the status of the classic flap and the ability to adjust the strap to your liking. But I have bag clips, and so I'm able to adjust this strap size to the length that I need it to be. And like I said, I got this secondhand from Opulent Habits, and this was a bag that I wanted when it first came out, but it A, sold out, and B, I didn't have enough money for it. I wear it not often because for me it's a special bag. It's not a everyday bag, but I wear it enough for me, like a lot for my standards. I don't know if I would like it in gold. I don't have that many bags with silver, and I do prefer gold, but I think that the reason that this bag is so special to me and why I like it so much is due to the simple fact of the hardware combo with the leather color combo. I could be wrong. You guys could say this is the ugliest bag ever, but I really, really love it. And so moving in to my last and final bag, which is of course my Louis Vuitton Capucines BB, and I think it's a teal color with the iridescent hardware as well, or the rainbow hardware as I like to call it. And this bag is one of my favorite bags. It is my favorite bag ever, but I always feel a little guilty getting on YouTube and recommending a bag that costs an arm, leg, and a foot. And so that's why I always, you know, go to other options a little bit more affordable, because I did get this bag for an amazing deal compared to what it retails for. I got it brand new, and that's also like the thing. I got it from the shop. I got it in Europe. I got it tax refunded as well, y'all, which I didn't know until a lot later on. Maybe I'll do like a story about it, but I also got this tax refund, so I got it for an amazing steal. They have amazing second-hand Capucines in amazing condition that I can only recommend to people to test out this bag, because I did think it was a little prim and proper, but this color combination is like a juxtaposition for what this bag represents. For me, it's the highest, one of the highest bags that Louis Vuitton offers, and it's supposed to be a representation of like class and elegance, but I got it in a very fun color with very fun hardware that I think goes away from that image. And I think this bag matches me perfectly. I wore this the other day and I got so many compliments on this bag, and especially from men. I was shocked because a lot of guys, they said, I really love your bag. And I think it's just because men like a lot of times bold, interesting colors. And I also didn't wear it like this when I had it. I wore it like this, even though it still pops up. It doesn't slouch as nicely as I would like it to, but still, they didn't know. And then one guy, he said, what type of bag is that? I would love to get my wife one. And I was like, the LV Capucines. And he was like, what? And I was like, the Capucines. And he didn't know what it was. And I was like, oh, well, you know, if you get your wife this bag, sir, that is an amazing gift, and you're going to be loved. I'm so happy, and I'm so lucky to have it. I know for some people, bags you don't understand the concept of spending X, Y, and Z amount of money on a bag. For me, I love them. It's my, not really passion, but it's something that I enjoy spending money on. I don't spend money on a lot of things, y'all, but a bag and purse, or a bag and perfume, I can spend all the money in the world on. And so moving forward in 2024, I think I would like to add another Capucines bag to my collection. I think I will go the pre-loved market or the pre-loved route though, in comparison to new. The only reason or way I'd buy a new Capucines is if there was one that was very special, like in this color combination, or, you know, one of those fun color combinations, fun designs, or it has crystals on it, it has artwork on it, then maybe I would buy it new. But if I were going to purchase a neutral colored Capucines that's in black, white, nude, or navy, I'd probably go the second-hand route because it's a fraction of the suggested retailer's price amount, and I can't believe that I own it. If little bag Haley, when she was buying her first ever Gucci Dionysus, would know that she would end up with a Louis Vuitton Capucines, would be so freaking proud, excited, and could not believe the bags that she owns. And so with that being said, that is my luxury handbag collection, you guys. I hope there was something in there that you liked. If you want to ask me a question regarding the bags, you are more than welcome to, but I have no voice now. I can't talk anymore. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love y'all. And here's to new bags in 2024. And hopefully going into 2025, I have an amazing, or an even more amazing handbag collection then. So love you guys, and bye.